Hey, this is Ian for Group Talk Summary for March 12th. Obviously, we didn't have a lot of people at Group Talk today. I hope everybody at home is okay. Today, we were going to talk about what movie you wanted to see, but of course, we didn't. We talked about the earthquake and some different things, electricity and different stuff, which brought up some pretty interesting words like surge. A surge is like a flood or like a pushing or a sudden movement that is difficult to stop. So it's best just to give you some examples, like the crowd surged forward to try and see Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's very famous. People want to see him, so big crowd. So this is a surge. Or another example, like in the news recently, a tsunami just surged through Minami, Migami Prefecture, I forget. So a tsunami, surge, right? Another word, fuse. Fuse is difficult to explain. It's kind of two words. The first definition is a fuse is like it's part of a wire. If the electricity gets too strong, the fuse will break and the electricity will stop. So for example, I used my stove, my washing machine, my dryer, and my TV at the same time, which made my fuse break. Now I have no power. And then another definition is, well, this kind of looks like a fuse. So imagine that on one side is a bomb, and on this side is a fuse. So you light the fuse, and it's so this is another fuse. And so we talk about people having a short fuse. So for example, she has a short fuse, which means she gets angry very easily. So if this is the bomb and this is a fuse, just one, right, just suddenly very angry. And another word we learned is a coil, which is kind of like the shape of a spring. So for example, snakes coil when they sleep or when they feel scared. Oh, here's a coil. Or another example, Slinky is a very popular toy in America. It's a metal coil that kind of slinks around and kind of moves around. Okay, so the mistakes we had today. They go to home alone, but of course, sometimes you don't put to. Normally you say go to, like I'm going to New York City, or I like to go to Paris. But sometimes we don't use it, like school or home are good examples. So they go home. I go to school every day. So, okay, never mind. School has it. So they go home. I go home every day, for example. And then another mistake. They looked fun. That is possible. They looked fun. But the meaning was supposed to be they looked happy. They looked like they were having fun. They looked happy. All right, so besides those, the one of you did. I had a good conversation, so I'll see you all at the next group talk, and I hope everybody's safe, and see you soon.